So, in case you don't know, Pet Simulator 99 just updated. We have a new update, everyone. What? Yeah, we have a new update. It doesn't look like it, but it's right here. What? What the? There you go, that's the update. And that's not the point of this video. Maybe later in the video, I might actually buy one of these just for 400 Robux. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the trading plaza, and then I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell that egg. I was gonna say the S word. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell that egg, and then hopefully get the person to open it to see what they get. And they hopefully get this one. And I get like 1 million gems or 2 million gems. I don't know how much I will get from selling one egg. Or maybe that player could also be extremely lucky and has a Titanic pet. Doesn't that sound like a great idea? Let's do that later in the video. But I want to focus on why no update and why I don't like it. I talked about it in the past video. I talked about it in the last video. But now I want to go further deeper into the topic. Because I'm you know, my English is not the best. My English is not my first language, okay? But I'm gonna try my best here to try and convince Preston and Big Games to update the game more often. Yesterday, the game is dying. Well, not right now. I'm pretty sure when the new tech world comes, second update or second world, there's gonna be quite a lot of players, but I don't think we're gonna see the same amount of numbers of players playing it as the last update, because the last update didn't have as many players as the update before that. And this new coming update will not have as many new players again. It's slowly like fading away. The people who will disagree with me, I can understand you want to disagree with me, and they have their good reasons, because these are players who are probably not content creators, or players that love the grind of like, I haven't hatched a huge yet, or I have already hatched one, I need to hatch the next huge. You know, there's stuff to do in this game. I can go and, you know, I can go and turn this into a huge potion, and then I can go hatch, you know, there's stuff to do for me too. But I just don't feel like doing it.
Moments later.
What was I doing? Yeah, I was gonna show you this. I posted this on February 8th. RIP, no timer. Come on, Big Games. 3 weeks feels like the max patience I have when it comes to creating content. And I bet non-YouTubers also feel the need for update. If it becomes the new norm to do one every 4 weeks, this game will be dead before summer. Make good medium-sized updates instead of huge updates that takes forever to create. And then I also say their team isn't big enough to make these bigger updates on a regular basis. They can definitely make the good updates, but it comes at a cost of time. To stay relevant, make dev team bigger or make updates slightly smaller. But still kind of big updates. Every 2 to 3 weeks, just my opinion. So Josh tweeted this yesterday. Also on another note, some of you guys have been doubting the developers. Let's remember, every update has been a banger. True. With each one being better than the previous. Let them cook.
Instead of enjoying the content, they rushed through it. I get it. It was a habit built off weekly updates. Realistically, when Pet Simulator 99 first released, there was so much content that you physically had to rush through the update to keep up.
Hopefully players will take a step back and actually enjoy the content. I kinda don't care how great they make these updates, because there's one fundamental problem with this type of game. And that problem is that most players that come to play the update are like, how fast can I finish all the zones? And if you already, you know, have played the old game, you have strong pets, you got a few huge pets, you know, you have collected a bunch of items, you can pretty much complete the new zones pretty quickly. Like, we're talking, I don't know, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, when they make these larger updates. And then after that, most players will be like, okay, then let me go hatch a little bit. They hatch overnight, they wake up, oh, I got no huge, and that's it. They're done with the update. And thankfully, there's also a lot more of us players who do more than just that. For example, fishing, etc. There's many other things you can do in the game. But even that starts, you know, it gets boring after a couple of weeks with no updates. And I realized 3 weeks is my threshold. And that's not only just for content, but I also feel that as a player. I'm like, the hype is fading away. You know what I mean? The hype is kind of fading away. You know, I'm getting tired of these Saturdays, Fridays, where you see that 3x luck. 3x luck on old huges. Now, Big Games posted this like a couple of days ago. And in that post, you can see it's a leak of the new update and the new tech world. And there's a bunch of eggs. And I saw one of my viewers on Twitter say something that I agree with a lot. They're gonna add 64 eggs. And he said something like, why have 64 eggs on update? Like, there's no point to having this many eggs. I mean, there are some players that enjoy indexing pets, but I would say the majority of us do not care about indexing pets. We wanna, you could put one egg in the update, okay? You could put one egg in the update, and you will have, you know, the huges we are after, or the what's the pet I'm talking about? The strong pet. You know, the strong pet next to the huges in one egg. And instead of having 25 new zones, you could do like 8 new zones, and then like a mini game. And then some scavenger hunt stuff, you know? And I think you can easily achieve that every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Updating the game every 2 weeks. If you update the game every 2 weeks, the game will not die before summer. You need to go back to bi-weekly updates every 2 weeks. And yeah, then sometimes accidents happen. Preston had to go to town, spend some money, enjoy his life. So sometimes it becomes every 3 weeks. But more than 3 weeks is horrible idea. Horrible idea. The first time I saw them post that on the blog, they said they would not have a schedule for updates. I instantly knew when I saw that it's over. It's kind of over. It's already starting to, you know, I knew it was gonna, trust me. If you don't believe me, it's gonna happen. If they keep doing like 4 weeks, or maybe 5 weeks updates, no. Game will be dead sooner than you can say yesterday. I just posted this 26 minutes ago. Are you okay as a Pet Simulator 99 player to not know when to expect a new update and how long it's starting to take on some updates? Yes, it's okay. I can wait. 25.5% of you. Cam Racer says it gets repetitive. That's why frequent updates are necessary. I play Jailbreak 2, and those updates are like every month. Jailbreak still updates? And it's just 2 developers working on the game. If 2 devs can do updates in a month, a whole team can do it in less than 2 weeks. Yeah, what the heck are they out partying every weekend? No. I actually think they're working hard, but I just think they're being too ambitious with their updates. It has become some type of passion project for Preston, I think. Like, I think he's slowly gonna retire as a game developer because he's made so much freaking money. You know, he's a multi-millionaire. He doesn't have to work for the rest of his life. So it's almost become like a passion project for him now. That's what I'm worried about. And, you know, you have freelancers, YouTubers. Freelancers, that's what I call myself, a freelancer. We're working as a freelancer for Big Games. All the YouTubers you watch, Nightfox, Russo, etc., LCLC, you name it. We all working as freelancers. And, you know, we're gonna ditch the game sooner or later, quit YouTube, or find something else to make videos on because we need to focus on consistent content. If we could at least expect an update every 2 to 4 weeks, that's good. Then, yeah, I could wait, but waiting 3 weeks just for a lame clan war and exclusive egg? Like, bro. Yeah, he's talking about this update right now. I also saw a comment on Joss's post from another viewer of mine, the woman from Down Under. I can't find it, but she said something like, can you not have a Buffalo update? I think her name is Kit Kat Mom or something. Kit Kat Mom? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. But yeah, she said something like, can we not have a buffer update? And yes, because I also talked about that in one of my tweets. You know, we need buffer updates at least. If you're gonna make a big update every 4 weeks, at least have something more than just 3x luck. Like, add a new egg. Or add something to the secret rooms. The already existing secret room, add some new items you can get. Something, you know. A little bit more than just 3x luck. And then don't go for 4 weeks. Aim for every 2 weeks. If you want this game to survive longer than 6 months, you should update the game every 2 weeks. I'm not gonna buy that egg. What? Okay. I'm not gonna buy poop until I see regular updates. And then I can go hatch, you know, there's stuff to do for me too. But I just don't feel like doing it.
Alright, so you want me to open this?
I don't know.
Does that sound like it? I think it is.
What does it say?
Yeah, yay.
Okay, we are now focusing on the newest, or one of the newest members of Harvard's class of 2006. Reporting that there is an email
Can you circle all the traffic lights, please? You actually did it. That is very impressive performance. Okay, now we can initiate the interview procedure.